area of Gaza, at least more than 1.5 million people there. He said they are in a very bad situation, lack of food, lack of clothes, blankets, especially in this cold time in Palestine in the winter, and it's raining on them, and they don't have anything to use. There is no shape of life there. Second thing he was talking about, he said that he appreciate everyone who who protest in America or in Europe, but he's asking these people who protest like to bring like tents, or I don't know, or to sleep in the front of the, for example, the Israeli embassy or the American embassy for days, to show them that it's a genocide and so disgusting. And if the whole world stayed silent and did not do anything, it's gonna continue, and so many people are going to be unalived. So he's asking people that like sleep in front of the Israeli or American embassy, show them that you are with us and you are not accepting this by any way. And he said that people in Gaza appreciate these people who make protest, but they don't appreciate the governments of the world because they let them down, but they appreciate the people who stand with them.
وطبعا
I
يعني
understand.
You forgot to tell them about the weather too.
What?
You forget to tell them about the weather. That's the worst enemy right now.
I told them that it's winter right now in Palestine, and it's so cold, and they don't have the right things to use it to warm themselves. Because for me personally, yes, this is true. It's like in this time in Palestine, in December and November, we have this 2 months which is so cold right now. Like it could be like 5 or 6 Celsius, I guess, every day, especially when you don't have any blankets or anything. عزيز أخوي سامعني؟
مسافي يعطيك العافية حبيبي.
الله يعافيك حبيبي، كيف حالك؟
زي الله يعزك حبيبي، بس حبيت أمسي على زميلي وائل الشرافي من خان يونس من المنطقة الجنوبية القصوى لقطاع غزة. يعني وائل من الشباب اللي بنشوف فيديوهاتهم تأثيرها في العالم العربي والدولي، واللي بتطلع صور وتقارير إنسانية بتراعي وبتشوف مشاكل الناس في قطاع غزة.
Okay, so Aziz is saying hi to everyone, and he's saying that he wants to say hi as well for his co-worker Wael Shrafi, the other journalist with us here, that has posted so many videos and things that affected the Arab world, especially about the genocide or the people who are being unalived by the Israelis or the IDF in Gaza. And it affects them so much, these scenes and everything. So emotional.
وإن شاء الله بستمر.
Good evening, everyone. If I may just interrupt for a couple of minutes, and I will drop out.
No worries, mate.
I am
Go
actually.
ahead.
Thank you. I am actually here just to let you know. I don't know if you have heard about call to action. Okay.
No, I haven't heard, to be honest.
Okay, so it's a new group that is aiming to put in actions to help Palestinians, because let's be honest, just going and marching and screaming every day, they don't care about that. We need to do something different, hit them in the economy, and this is the aim of the group. It's to find smart ways to unite all the people to stand in solidarity with Palestinians. But the group is not really known yet very much. It is on Telegram. If anybody can go on my TikTok, actually my TikTok is very new. I didn't use it before. I just made it just for this purpose. You can find the link to join this group. If you can promote it, that would help a lot. And actually, there is one first move that we will be doing this Monday to start sending a message that we can also affect the economy, which will scare them. And I'm pretty certain of that. And that move would be just to not buy anything, spend zero money on Monday. But we need our message to reach the maximum of people, as much people as possible. If you are an influencer, you have to help here. because you have wider reach. Unfortunately, I can't reach much people, but I thank you for allowing me to come up here and send you this message. I will continue all night like this, go on other lives to promote this idea. You can go on my TikTok. I have pinned the videos. It's not actually a video, it's just a poster. And I have left there the link for the Telegram so that you can join. And actually in that call to action group, we are making right now local call to action groups. For example, I'm right now in the call to action CTA of France, but you can join perhaps another CTA. You will just need to fill in a form so that you would say what are the things you can bring in so that you would be used in the best way possible. For example, some people are making the flyers, others are helping with managing or leadership. I think there is a need of content creators and influencers. There is lawyers. I really think this can go far if we can unite more people, because a lot of people are doing taking a lot
we'll
of
sort it out.
initiatives.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, cheers for coming up anyway. I'm just gonna add someone else. But yeah, anyway, yeah, if anyone wants to go over to Optman's profile and have a look at that, then feel free to. But move on anyway, because obviously, you know, we would like to hear from Aziz. Go ahead, Gustavo, if you want to ask a question.
أخوي عزيز بس بدهم بيسألوك الناس كيف صارت هدى البنت الصغيرة، بتعرف عنها إشي؟
طبعا اليوم هدى كنت أنا وياها يعني من الصبح، أنت عارف من الصباح الباكر، ولكن هدى تعاني من حالة معدية في شعر رأسها نتيجة عدم النظافة والأوضاع، ولكن الحمد لله يعني جبنا دواء وبلشت علاج، إن شاء الله تكون خير. هي هلأ نايمة، إذا شايفين بالصورة الشجر كيف بيتحرك، الهواء عندنا كتير بزيادة يعني عالي كتير الهواء، فبالتالي الأمور إن شاء الله تكون خير يعني. بس إحنا ما بدنا إياها تشتي يعني، لأنه هناك حيكون حالات غرق كتير يعني في المكان
لا
في
حول
كل
ولا قوة
قطاع.
إلا بالله. يعني هي معها كمل هيك صح؟
بالضبط، ينور عليك.
تمام. So I asked him, have you heard anything about هدى؟
أخوي جستوفا بس بعد إذنك، في معنا أخت على اللايف اسمها
شفتها نورة.
سارة كمال. سارة
سارة
كمال شكلها من غزة، وبتطلب إنه الوقوف معها، فبالتالي بطلب منك دعمي لحتى أوصل لها الدعم.
اوكي. يعني بدك اياها نخليها تنضم معنا هين تحكي؟
لا إذا بتحب إنه الدعم عندي لو وصل لها الدعم. مش عارف إذا هي بتقدر تطلع، ما ظنيت أو مش عارف.
تمام. طب خلنا بس احكي لهم عشان نشوف شو عندهم.
Okay.
Okay guys, so there is someone in the comments. Her name is in Arabic. Her name is, just a second to find it. Her name is Sarah Kamal. You can see her in the comments. I'm gonna mention her now. So so Aziz is saying that he wants from people to send him gifts or help so he can give her the money to her, because she really in need for help, or to take the money as he said, because she's from
يمكن من
وين
فلسطين.
هي؟
سارة كمال من فلسطين، بس ما حدا مش من غزة. لكن فيش مشكلة يعني، ممكن أتواصل معه وأبعت لها.
Okay, so he said she's not from. Okay, she's not from Gaza, but she's from Palestine, and she really in need for help or for money. So he hopes that if you can send the gifts for Aziz, and then he can send it for her. She doesn't want to come up.
Yeah, absolutely, no worries. By the way, guys, if you're sending gifts in the live, make sure it's going to Aziz, because someone was sending me gifts earlier. But obviously, you know, the whole point is I have a roof over my head, and we're fundraising for people in Gaza currently who are struggling very badly. So absolutely, if you're going to be sending gifts in the live, make sure they go to Aziz. That's what I'd say on that.
اوكي هسه هم عاملين هم اصلا اخوي عزيز هسه هم اصلا مثلا
هدى
صاحب اللايف اسمه ويلف هو نفسه عامل زي يعني زي عامل مكان بتبرع فيه لأهل غزة أصلا بس هم حاولوا يبعتوا لك هدايا كانوا بيقدروا الناس الموجودة حاليا. Okay, so just let me tell you about what he said
اوكي
about Huda earlier. بدك تحكي شيء؟
طبعا.
بس
هدى
خلنا
اليوم
احكي لهم عن هدى لانه ما قلت لهمش. Okay, so he was saying that Huda she has this disease in her head, or not like a disease, so it's like because of the situation and they can't clean themselves correctly and they can't use clean water and everything, so she got this disease in her head, or in her hair I mean. Okay, and she was with him in the whole morning and he bought her the right medicine, so and he said that she's fine now, but he was quite worried about her in the morning because of this in her hair, the insects I guess.
يعني هدى اليوم أنا اليوم من كتر إنه الوضع عندي بالعمل كتير صعب وكتير سيء. حاولت اليوم إني أتواصل مع أخت موجودة معنا في مخيم في الخيم النزوح. هي الآن تشرف على علاجها والاطمئنان عليها والغذاء واللبس يعني وكل إشي. تم دعم هذه الست وهي حتقوم بالواجب.
هذه الست اللي بتهتم بهدى صحيح؟
صحيح.
Okay, so he said that Huda lives like in an area when they put the refugees that Israel let them go to the south in a tent or something like that, and he said that there's a woman that she's responsible to take care of the kids there, and she is also responsible to take care of Huda because she's one of the kids obviously, and he said that he gave her the money and everything so she can take care correctly or everything that Huda needs, so he gave her the money and she's gonna take care of Huda well.
وهي بتبعت لكم تحيات خصوصا لولف يعني.
Okay, and that woman is saying hi to everyone, especially to Wilf.
Right. Hiya.
She's saying hi to
Hope
you.
she's hello.
بتحكي عنه أبو
wish you
جرافة.
well in the current
ايش تحكي
situation.
عنه؟
أبو
ايش
جرافة.
Not really what to, not really sure what to say, but I think all I can say
Okay.
is we, of
He
course,
called the
everyone in the
host,
live
the guy
wishes
with the phone.
Huda and
They are called. The woman is saying hi to you. She's not with him, but she told him to tell you hi, and she actually have a nickname for you. She calls you the guy with a suit or Abu suit. I don't know because you
Guy
wear a
with the
suit
tie, the
always.
guy with the tie.
wonderful.
كثير
Well, I'm
كثير
a
مشتاق
Huda fan
لمستر
now, I
منير
have to
يعني.
tell you. Big fan, and yeah, I
And
really
yeah,
appreciate that, Huda.
and they
Really.
miss Abu. They miss, and she said they miss Munir as well. I think the guy who supports people with gifts. They miss him as well.
يعني منير
Oh,
بجوز اما شافت اللعبة والجيفت اللي بنبعت بجوز انبسطت على موضوع الاسد والدب القطار، فكرتها لعبة حقيقية يعني.
Hey, Wolf,
حرام.
Wolf, you become a superstar in Gaza now.
have I? What, from hosting lives? Right.
Okay, so
Well, do you know what? I think I don't deserve the credit here, Aziz. I think you and all the other journalists who've been coming on the lives and spreading, the message and everything that's been going on in Gaza. I think it's it's very courageous and, an excellent thing to do to showcase the current situation. So I think the credit deserves to go to the journalists, to be honest with you. I just use my platform to push it out further.
Disagree, Wolf. He deserves credit too.
yeah, but
I
just
appreciate that.
so
Appreciate that, mate.
so Aziz said that Huda, when they used to send her the lions and the train and everything, she used to think that this is like a real toys or something like that. So she used to smile and be so happy when she sees these things. That's what Aziz told me to say.
Okay,
يعني
excellent.
هدى من النوع اللي نفسه يكون يعيش حياته في لعب في وضع في الحياة، ولكن الأمور يعني صعبة معقدة. حتى إحنا عم نمزح معها بنحاول نكون جديين نوعا ما عشان تطبع طباع إنه جدية في التعامل، لأنها لسه طفلة صغيرة انحرمت من أمها وتتكون شخصيتها.
Okay, so he said that Huda loves toys and having fun, and she's kind like a person who makes fun in a very young age. And but he said as well that sometimes they try to show her that this is a serious like situation, so they can build her personality well, and also to show her that like sometimes it's not the right time to joke or make fun. But he said that she's a kid in the end, and they can tell her about everything is happening in the same time.
هدى عمرها 7 سنين لكن أفلامها كبيرة وكتير عفوية وكتير طفولية وبتحسها في نفس الوقت رجالية بتحب تدافع عن حقها.
He said that Huda is 7 years old, and with this young age, she has a lot of dreams in this age. And he said that إيش حكيت كمان أخوي عنها؟ نسيت والله.
هدى كتير هي عمرها 7 سنين ولكن أحلامها كبيرة ويعني بتحسها رجالية في التعامل بتحب تاخد حقها لأنه وضعها يعني كتير معقد بخصوص إنه انفقدت من حنان الأم يعني أو الوالد مريض فبالتالي إحنا بنحاول نكون شخصيتها تكون شخصية إيجابية.
Okay. So he said that she has a very strong personality, Huda, in this young age. And he said that the problem is because she lost her mother and her father is an injured guy. So the journalist and everyone is trying to take care of her. So, and try to build a very nice personality and positive one, despite of everything is happening around her as well.
هذا الصوت اللي طالع اللي سامعينه الآن هذا صوت هذا صوت الخيمة اللي بنحط فيها الشهداء المجهولين. شكله يبدو أن هناك شهداء مجهولين والآن بحاولوا نفخ الخيمة لأنها تعمل على الهواء نفخها وإتمام الوضع إنه يحطوا المجهولين الشهداء المجهولين في هذه الخيمة.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. So he said that the voice that you can hear in his background is a voice of the tents that they put air inside of it, because these tents they use it to put the unknown martyrs of people that they don't know. So this it's a kind of device that
It's like
they use air
earth.
to bullet of air, and they put the unknown martyrs inside of it. And usually when this sounds come off, people try to come
حابب
to them.
أحكي لكم
احكي تفضل اخوي.
يعني حاب أحكي لكم اليوم عن إشي يعني في أفكار بحطها براسي بموضوع إنه بدي أعمل كتابة أو مقال اسمه رحلة كاسة شاي.
بدك تعمله انت يعني هاد؟
وبدي حاب أحكي لكم شوية نقاط من اللي فيه.
Okay, so I think Aziz is saying that he was thinking of making a book. The name of the book is a trip with a cup of tea, I guess, or a cup of tea trip. So he said he would like to tell us some points or quotes inside this book, or the things that he wrote. تفضل أخوي.
Absolutely.
يعني هاي الرحلة كتير فيها أفكار. يعني أنا طلعت من المكان اللي أنا فيه في الشهداء الأقصى بعد انتهاء يعني ساعات من العنف في الدوام في نقل صورة الشهداء والجرحى من هذا المستشفى والمعاناة اللي بيعانوها. انتقلت لأخذ راحة يعني ما يقارب 2.5 ساعة. الساعتين ونصف بلشت فيهم إنه لازمني إن أشرب كأس من شاي يهدئ الأوضاع والأعصاب اللي كنت فيها المشدودة من أمام مستشفى الشهداء الأقصى. كان كتير اليوم شهداء، فبالتالي أخذت القسط من الراحة لأرتاح، ولكن كانت المفاجآت مش راحة بدنية ولا هي راحة من الإرهاق، لا كانت تعب نفسي بعد اللي شفته واللي سمعته في الشارع.
Okay, so he said that today in Shuhada Al-Aqsa Hospital, it was a very bad day and full of violence. But he has like a 2 hours break when he sat down, I think, and he started drinking tea. And I think that's when he started writing. And he said when he sat down, he did not sit down because he was tired, like because of the things he saw. He was mentally tired because of the things that he has been living since like 2 months at least, since October 7th, the war. تفضل.
Okay.
يعني بداية خروجي من باب المستشفى ميلت على أجيب كاس الشاي، فتفاجأت في ناس عاملة أشياء صغيرة بتبيع على الرصيف. من ضمن الأشياء زي ما حكى أخوي وائل الشرافي إنه تم دخول شاحنتين من البطانيات الإحرامات. تفاجأت بوجود بطانية عند أحد البياعين، فسألته يعني أنت هذه مساعدات كيف بتبيعها؟ حكى لي كان جواب صادم، حكى لي أنا اشتريتها من واحد المفروض سعرها 35 شيكل يعني مقارب $1.50، أنا الآن ببيعها $1.50 وجزء من الدولار يعني عشان أمشي حالي إني أربح من وراها بالقليل. ولكن تفاجأت إنه بحكي له إنه هاي للبيع، اللي هي مش للبيع. فبحكي لي إجا واحد باعها عشان يطعم أولاده يتعشوا أو يفطروا، حتى الآن ما أكلوا.
لا حول ولا
هون هاي
قوة إلا
كانت
بالله.
صادمة يعني.
Okay. So he said that also today, when he went to bring his cup of tea to set, he was walking by some bunch of people in the street, and one of them was selling blankets. So he was so surprised that during the winter, and who wants to sell blankets because it's people really need it, and also the only source that they got this blanket is from the help during the ceasefire. So he asked the guy like, how could you help? How could you sell this? You should like have it for yourself. Then he said, no, I bought this blanket from another guy who had to sell it because he was in need for money and help, which is like 35 shekels. Like it is like 35 shekels, like $3 or $4, I guess, in shekels.
Yeah, it's about $4.
Yeah. And then and for Aziz, this is so mind-blowing that this guy he's really in need for money and help, that he has to sell his blanket, which is so necessary for him during this time.
يعني أنا تفاجأت كمان إنه موضوع الناس اللي بتبيع في الشارع ما بتبيع أكل. اليوم صاروا يعتمدوا على موضوع البلح. أنا في المنطقة الوسطى هذه الموجود فيها اسمها دير البلح، تشتهر في زراعة البلح وقطفها. عندهم موسم اسمه موسم قطف البلح. هذه المنطقة اللي كانوا أهلها مشتهرين في هذا الموضوع، بعد العدوان الإسرائيلي خفت هذه الزراعة وخف هذا المنتج. فبالتالي في ناس كانت مخزنة هذا الموضوع اللي هو البلح، فاليوم تعملوا عجوال عشان الناس تاكل منه وتتغذى منه في ظل عدم وجود غذاء، وخصوصا الطحين.
Okay, so he said also, and there's an area called Deir al-Balah. So this area is so famous with this fruit that called al-Balah. Can I just look up the name so quickly, or anyone know it, because it's just a word in Arabic?
Yeah, no worries. Absolutely, that's totally fine.
What is the word again? What's the word in Arabic again? I can translate.
It's fig. You know
I can
what fig
translate
is?
as well.
Anybody knows what fig mean? Fig? It's figs.
I'm sure. To be honest with you.
I think it's the marsh, as I translated. The marsh. No, مش
figs, guys. Figs. I know what it
هو
is.
عزيز
It's figs.
شنو قال؟
مش تمر البلح.
Dates.
البلح
البلح؟
بتخزن بصير بلح عجوة.
Okay, everyone's
Balah.
saying dates in the
Okay.
It could be dates.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it is dates, he's
It's
saying
like
that they use dates.
figs, like it's a. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so he's saying that they use this dates or this fruit to sell it in the streets, and they can use it to make a dough, and they can use it also to make some kind of sweets, so they can eat it. And I think he's glad to have it because they have no food except the dates.
Yeah, they're living on it.
يعني
That's all they can eat.
Yeah, تفضل أخوي.
يعني هذا البلح، هذا التمر، سبحان الله. يعني أنا واحد من الناس بحب أفطر 3 تمرات سنة عن الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام. هذول 3 تمرات بيقووني حتى منتصف النهار.
So he's saying he personally loved the dates so much. He said every day in the morning he ate like 3 dates, and that's what our Prophet Muhammad used to do in the past. He used to eat 3 dates in the morning and a cup of milk, I guess. So he loved it so much.
وأنا بحكي لكم كمان عن نصيحة وبنصح الكل، مستر بين وولف، كل الشباب، كل الموجودين على اللايف، نصيحة: جربوا إنه تفطروا 3 حبات تمر. 3 حبات تمر، هدول 3 حبات تمر حيقووكوا حتى منتصف النهار. مش حتحسوا بالجوع، حتحسوا ببركة جسمكم وصحتكم كمان.
Okay, so he's advising everyone, especially Wilf as well, to eat 3 dates in the morning because it's very healthy, and it like you can have this energy until the mid of the day, and it's just also that's a habit of our Prophet as well, and it's so healthy.
Is it? How old
Yeah,
are dates?
that's true.
I thought it was like a modern sweet, but maybe
No,
not.
no.
It's
Wow.
a it's a
Learn
booster.
something new every day.
It boosts your carb level.
It's
Right. Well, I'll have to think about that then.
عزيز
We'll get
بيحكي
some
لك
dates
ويلف
in.
انه بفكر بالموضوع انه يصير يفطر 3 حبات ان شاء الله.
وأنا أنصح بذلك، واسأل تبارك تعطيك النصيحة الأقوى.
He's saying he advises you so much to do this and just
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
Will do. I'll. Are they healthy dates then? Would you say?
Yeah.
yeah, they're very
بدك تحكي
healthy.
As a breakfast food, right? I'll look into it then. Maybe
Yeah.
get
If
some.
you live near an
Yeah,
Arabic shop in
100%.
London, they all
مش
like dates
عزيز
sourced
مش
from like
عزيز مش الرسول كان هيك يعمل صح؟ الرسول كان يفطر 3 حبات تمر وكاس حليب صحيح؟
صحيح.
So
صحيح.
break
وحاب
his
أحكي له
fast.
كمان إشي أكتر، إشي أقوى. النوى تاعت البلح أو التمر ياكل الخيط الرفيع اللي بيكون ما بين الحبتين. هذا الخيط الرفيع هو قوة للعظام والهشاشة للعظام كمان.
Okay, he said he basically said that the dates how can you say it?
Let me just tell him this. Wolf, that's the only food they have. They have to eat this. They have no other choice.
Yeah, but okay, so
Right.
that's true.
He's
But
saying that the threads of the dates makes your bone stronger.
yeah,
yeah,
that's true. It
they're
Yeah.
very
was
good. Like they
with
have a lot
vitamin
of
and everything.
nutritional value.
Right. Okay. And you said that those you didn't have a choice but to eat the dates because obviously food is short currently in there's many food shortages in Gaza at the moment.
That's the only
Yeah.
food they have. That's the only
Yeah.
food they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask him. عزيز انتوا بتفطروا صح التمر لانه هو بس الاشي الوحيد متاح عندكم صحيح؟
هو بلش يختفي يعني، ولكن أنا والدتي يعطيها الصحة أعطتني نوعا ما شوي من التمر، فأنا مخزن عندي شوي. أنا والأصحاب الصبح بنفطر، إذا ما كان في مقدرة ل3 حبات، حبة واحدة تكفي يعني. الموضوع إنه لازم يكون مفرد سنة عن النبي.
تمام. Okay, he said that his mother actually she's the one who gave him the dates because they don't have anything except this, and he said that sometimes when they have so many people with him they usually eat one only in the morning in the breakfast. And besides that, this is not he did not say this. My mother she loves like eating 5 dates every day in the morning at night because she said it's very healthy and that's what the prophet used to do with a cup of milk as well. It's so important.
Okay. And also currently, so obviously there's food shortages, and I mean there's shortages of pretty much every kind currently in Gaza. I think that was one of the fears, in the coming months. Obviously there'll be a significant amount of people who are malnourished from not getting the proper resource and proper food and water and that sort of thing. So, Gustavo, you can ask this question. So the question is there a fear currently about people going through starvation and that sort of thing in the coming weeks? And besides obviously rationing food and growing dates like you've been talking about, is there any other way is there any other approach people are taking as to how to tackle it essentially?
Okay.
I can ask
So
him if you want. Oh, sorry.
no, you can ask him. That's fine if you want.
Okay. يعني أما أكو شيء مثلا غير التمر للأكل، لأن أكو هواي ناس هسه
مش مشكلة.
غير التمرة يا عزيز للأكل.
لا
بسألك الهوست بقول لك في أكل تاني غير التمر عندكم؟ هذا السؤال.
لا يعني انقطاع كليا، يعني بتحكي عن المخزون المادي صفر، ما في.
يعني
Will you ask
ما في
حتى
مطلق.
حتى تمر شوي بختفي ها؟
yeah.
الخبز من المرفهات، الخبز يا ريت لو موجود، ما في.
Wolf, he just told me that the only food they have and it's disappearing fast, so he don't know what to do after that.
Yeah, well, if you asked
Okay.
him if they if they're gonna
Yeah,
have
so I basically asked about
yeah.
Obviously you said the dates are the only food you had, so there's obviously a lot of people going through starvation and obviously lack of nutrition at the moment, and like Aziz has just said, when that runs out, it's basically they're not sure what to do.
خلنا okay, let me ask him.
جوستافو
عزيز تفضل.
تفضل.
في
شكله
الهوست
ليلة مليئة بالأحداث، سامعين الطيران يعني ممكن بأي لحظة تسمعوا قصف يعني.
إذا مش أمان إلك روح عشان سلامتك، أو إذا
Okay,
بدك.
he's
لا
saying
كله.
like the planes you can hear like any second, like there could be like a bomb,
بس أنا
like a shell
أخوي
dropping.
جوستافو الآن
By the
حصل
way,
جوستافو.
just 1 minute. So people are saying the live shadow banned. I'm not sure
Yeah,
whether to
it is.
restart. Do you think it is?
Yeah, I sent it to my friend, but she to see if it's shadow banned, and she didn't like. She can't click on the live.
Really?
جوستافو أنا هخلي
Yeah.
بس
Flipping heck.
الشاشة 3 دقائق وأرجع
Wild
بخليكم
that
معي.
is. Okay.
تمام مش مشكلة.
So I tell you what. I tell
Just
you
a
what,
second,
Gustavo.
guys. Just a second.
Tell
So
us. Just tell
yeah.
Aziz that we're going to be restarting the live because it's been shadow banned in a minute. So I'll be back
yeah,
on live in
yeah.
like 2 minutes.
He actually told me that he has to go for 3 minutes to do something, so he's not
Well,
here.
that's
But when
okay.
he comes back, I
Well,
will tell him.
hopefully stay safe because I couldn't tell what those sounds were. People in the comments were saying it's either planes or drones. It might even be both, to be honest. So yeah. Anyway, I'll restart the live in a minute. So yeah, thanks guys. I'll hopefully it's not shadow banned again.
See you